Hey, how's it going? My name is Anthony Gray. Welcome to another episode of Grayscale Painting. We're going to try to tackle an open rose today. Alright, this one will be more of a traditional type of floral arrangement. Alright, and I'm going to, you can see the white pencil marks here. I got it on a 11 by 14 inch paper. Actually it's canvas paper. Alright, scotch tape around the edges. We're gonna, like I say, we'll approach this a little differently today. Like I say, it'd be more of a traditional type of feel to this. Okay, and what I'm gonna start off with first, I'll get a small flat here. It's a 1/2 inch flat. Look here on the bottom. And while you're over here looking at the bottom, I'll show you that I've got some glycerin, processed magenta, sap green, titanium white, and ultramarine blue. Alright. Okay. And like I said, we're going to tackle the stems first. Obviously, I'll go into the sap green. I'll get a little bit of blue. Mix them both together here. And I'll dip into a little bit of the glycerin just to loosen the paint up a little bit. I use heavy body acrylic paint, Grumbacher. It's my favorite, the ones right in the tubes there. Okay, and we're gonna get right on to it here. It's not really the hardest thing in the world to do your stems. All right, try to keep them as curved as you can. This is the main stem. It's a little thicker. All right, I'll just have it go right off the page here. Just like that. I'm going right through my flower. It's all right. Just like this. And you know that a bud, even a blooming one, has that little bulb thing sticking out there. Now, if I have to draw paint over this when I do the actual flower, that's also fine. There's no problem with that. Right now, even what I'm doing now is pretty much just fleshing out things. All right. When you mix your paint, mix enough of it that you don't have to really remix and redo it and all of that. Alright, this is just a little stem coming off the side here. Alright, we'll do a few of these. And like I said, you may be going over these a few times. And obviously there's highlighting and all that other stuff. Alright, let's start with a smaller one here on this side. Just get it going, just like that. Alright, and we'll take this one and shoot off a little something over here on the side. A little something on the side here too. I'm just using the side of the brush. That one might be a little thick, but that's okay. We'll work with it. And I'm coming around here. A thin little one. We'll put nice flowing little leaves on it or what have you. So we got one here. We got one coming out of here too. For those of you who want to pursue florals, it does take practice, no doubt, but you can do it. I couldn't do them at all. Much like that. Like I say, I'm just painting through a few of these. Alright. The main flower is all in here. And, a lot of this will be covered up, but we're going to paint it like it hasn't been covered up at all. I'm just getting a little bit of paint off the brush. And we'll put some little thorns in there. Actually, that one's a little too thick. I'm going to have to just make another little branch out of that or something. That was too thick. And sometimes you fall into that. Do it again. That's a little better.
And also available in retinol serum and retinol eye cream.
Just gotta angle my hands a little bit better. Now I'm gonna pop on the light because at the time of me recording this, it is an incredibly horrible day out here. Massive flooding and whatnot. So we really got a nasty day. So no time is there's no time like the present to really get some of this done. Actually, some of this will be covered over or whatnot, but paint like it's the only subject. It keeps everything moving, flowing along. We're still going to do a little bit of highlighting and whatnot with this. I'm just going to take a small amount of green or white, titanium white. And depending on really where the light source will be, I guess I'll have a little bit of light source coming from here. Just a slight touch of the white in certain areas. Yes, I'm going right through the flower with it. It's okay. I don't want the highlights to be overly done. I could have added a little bit of yellow to it, and I may do that. Just like that, just pop in a few highlights. It's blending in with the green. So I got my light source coming from the right hand side. Left hand side, excuse me. Yeah, I'll probably touch this up a little bit of yellow in certain spots, certain areas. Just like that. I'm still looking at it here and there. Yeah, I'll get a little bit of yellow and add it in there. I can kind of lighten up a few of these. Just a little wisp of color right there. Okay. Clean off my brush. Now remember this paint that preceded it has a little glycerin on it. It's still a little wet. I'm just drying off my 1/2 inch here. And I'll lightly tone some of that down. It just takes a couple taps. Just tone it down in there like a little bit like that. Alright. I guess I can get a smidge of yellow. I didn't add it in. Now the yellow I'm using is transparent. So it'll look like a little glaze. Okay. And plus I might need that for some leaf highlighting. So I'll just get a little bit of yellow. Wherever I put the white, that's where it'll kind of shine through that there. Alright. You do it in layers. Right over where the white is. Stroke it a little bit there. I want to go back over some of this with the green. So it'll all be okay. I'm going to get a little bit of titanium white, put it in there with the yellow, just a little bit. It just strengthen up the yellow. That's all. I don't need any glaze for this part. Now what this is going to do is really accent that highlight. I don't need too much of it. Just a little bit on the edges and stuff. Sometimes all it takes is a line. If you want to do this with a script liner, you can do it also. Whatever you're comfortable with. Just like that. And just a little bit here and there. Paint right through this guy here a little bit. The reason why I'm not adding any glycerin is because I want this fella to dry. Just like that. And I'll add, sometimes it just takes a line just for the pricks there. Like I said, I want it to dry, so no glycerin's added. A little bit on the needles here. Just the impression of a couple of the needles there. Okay. I'm still looking at it here and there. I'll dip into my green, dip into a little bit of blue. I did not wash the brush. Just kind of need a darker color. And right on the other side of all that bright, I'm just gonna reinforce some of that dark. Get a little more blue. A little more blue. And reinforce some of this dark on the other side a little bit there. That's all. Where I feel that it might be a little too light, just darken it up a little bit. Just like that. Just like so. I'm still checking it out here and there. I won't put the leaves here until I've done the flowers, obviously. But I can put the other leaves or start to do some of those. Okay. And I'll make those a little more on the green side. I think I'll still use this brush. It's conducive to the size of the paper that I'm working with. So I don't need a true half inch. This is I think a 1/4 inch brush. Get a little bit of glycerin. We'll start fleshing out a couple of these. I don't need them to be excessively large, but just enough to kind of show through. You block it in, just like that. I think I'll just block in a bunch of these first. We got one right here. Goes wide, and you just narrow it. Same thing here, goes a little wide, like this, and it just narrows out. Alright. I'm going to do a number of these, obviously. It's just a little bit of the blue, a little bit of the green for right now. A little bit of medium. It just loosens up the paint, helps it flow. So instead of me coating the whole canvas with the green, I'll just do it this way. Oh, we'll pop one right in here. Just like that. We'll have it go to a point right down here too. And we'll do it like so. Maybe this one here will branch out like this. I'll branch it out and we'll give a cute little leaf like that. And maybe we'll branch this guy out. He'll be hidden within some of the flowers, the leaves. Okay. I got a nice one here. I'll pop one right in here in this corner, right here. He's gonna come up right to a point like that. I don't think I need any more. We'll see how as it goes along. A little blue, little sap green. Put it in there together. I haven't cleaned my brush yet. A little bit of that glycerin there. As I'm making this recording, it's a little, not too bad, but it's a little dark in here. But I know you guys can see this quite well. Alright. And I'm going to take a little care with doing these this time. So I'm going to slow it down. Just like that. We're going to come on this side and do the same thing. You want to match, as I'm doing it, you kind of want to match where these leaves are going. They all kind of go right into that stem. So that's kind of important. Just like that. I'm going to do another one right in here. Now, obviously I'm just filling in color right now. When it comes to the highlighting, if you got something that kind of overlaps, that's fine. That's where you can kind of add your artistic license and whatever flower or whatever petal you want in front of the other one. You can do that in the highlighting. Okay, like see, some of these guys are going to run into each other, but that's okay. Let them run into each other. It's all right. It is quite all right. Make sure you just flesh them out pretty good. Everything when I do these strokes, they come to a point, which is actually the end of the stem. So aim it towards the end of the stem there. All right. Bring that one out a little bit more, like that. You see, you can kind of go a long way with the glycerin there. I vary the size of the leaves here and there, just like that. Put it right in there. Just have one kind of come out that way. They don't have to be an even number of leaves. It can be pretty much whatever you want once you get comfortable with it. Okay. Then kind of fold that way, then come back in with. They kind of look better with a point to it. But like I say, it's really up to you how you want to do it. All right, I think we're pretty good as far as that's concerned. I'll get a little petal, a little leaf underneath this guy here. Spread it out and come out. It just thins out a little bit like that. Okay. And we might have another one come out. It's like that. It's kind of thin. This is like right underneath the other flower there. Come out thin and have him go a little bit past the other guy. Just like that. Have him come down. And this is for the bigger flower. That's all. Got one more leaf to do here. Right here. We'll have y'all flare out like this. Let this one come inside like that. And one more up there like that. Okay. Now the interesting thing with these, it's pretty much doing the highlights. All right. I'll take a little bit of this yellow and white mix. I'm going to get a little bit of glycerin. I'll put it in here. I didn't take the green off. Loosen up the paint a little bit more. Now this has got plenty of glycerin in it. I might need a small. I'll put it right here. Get a small brush like this. If I do it too strong, I can brush some of it away. That's all. Okay, where is our light source? Light source is coming from the left-hand side. So we're gonna press and push. Press, push. I don't have to do every one, just like that. Okay, I guess I can bring the camera in a little bit and show you guys what I'm doing individually. This should be good enough. We'll do the guy on the top up there. You're gonna press, drag, and lift up. Now some of these, they're not smooth enough for me. And so what I'll do is I'll just take it and I'll whisk some of that back a little bit. And I can drag it back in. It kind of just makes it a little more delicate, the transition. Okay. Like I say, if it's a little too much, I can just wear some of that away like that. And I'll add a little vein in there. Right here. right hand side. I did some of these already. I just add the vein. I like this one can stay around that way like that. Just like that. And another little vein there. Okay, come down over here, spread it, and just wisp it in there. Now, that one's a little strong, but I can correct that. Oh, you guys can't see it anyway. Right down here, this fella, and I could just wear some of that down, just like that. Very gentle. It's a very soft brush. All right. Alrighty. Let's go over here to the right side. Let's center these so we can get them all in one batch. As you see, I'm using the very bright greenish yellow color here. And what I'm going to do after I do these, I'm going to highlight a few of them even lighter. Like I said, I'll take my time with this batch. It's like that. I'll skip one, keep it pretty dark, and pop that right in there. Some of these, the fades aren't too bad, so I won't bother them too much. This one, I have to give a slight push, make it a little taller there. Yeah, I don't think I got enough for the vein, so I'll get some brighter paint. Come right in here, and it's like that. I'll put the paint in this one. I'll put the little vein going around in this one, just like so. Give them a little curve, just like that. Like I said, some of these will be a little bit brighter when I come back with the brightest color. Just like this. And one more, just like so. Now I'm gonna clean off my brush. I'm gonna still utilize that same color. Get some titanium white, go right here in this mix for an even brighter color. A little bit of yellow, just like that. No glycerin. I want this yellow white to stick. Okay. We'll come over here with these guys. Just like that. Very light touch. Get these guys here. Boom. Just like that. And I'm going to take it. I'll slowly, very lightly fade some of that out. I don't have to put one there. Keep some of them dark. Literally in the dark. Give a little push there, just like that. And what I'm doing is I'm going a little bit higher than the initial coloring. So we got all three colors going on there. So it's really your choice how much brightness you want. Like I say, I can skip a couple, just like that. And I'll take some of that bright and I'll highlight some of the veins in the leaves. And to get such a thin line, what I'm doing is using the corner of this flat brush. It can be done, it just takes a little practice. Get yourself some scrap paper and you can practice it. I'm gonna leave this alone, that leaf alone. Come over here, just wisp a few, just like that. And like so. As you can see, it's starting to kind of flow and come to life there. Do it a piece at a time. Let's go up a little bit here. Right here, this guy. Take up, curve him around, and let it float away. Just like that. Bring that vein around like this. Okay. I don't have to really add too much more to this fellow. Take it and fade some of that, bring some of that in there like that. Look at that. All right, very gentle. Okay. Just cleaning off the brush. I'm doing this all with this little 1/4 inch, but it's not even a 1/2 inch brush. It's number 10 Royal here. But yeah, it's not even a half inch. Like I said, I'm doing these with paper that's conducive to the. I'm doing this with a brush that's conducive to the size of the paper. I keep saying. All right, as I'm checking it out, I guess I can play around with. Excuse me. Now the leaves here on the bottom, kind of funny because they're underneath the plant, so I'll just add a couple of little. Will be represented as some quickie highlights there, but it's represented underneath this guy. Not really too much here, just a couple of light strokes. Now that is too heavy-handed, so I'll just fade some of that away. There, it's just a little bit of light hitting that, not too much. These are going to be fine. I can actually soften some of that because they're underneath the plant. There we go, just like that. All right, I'm cleaning off my little tiny mop brush. Even this little fella can retain water, so you just take your thumb and first finger, wipe it off real quick, and just set it down. Now I'm cleaning off my 1/4 inch brush here. I don't feel I really need to add anything more. Maybe just a little quick piece of a highlight right around in here like that, little almost like a little dot. Same thing here, like a little dot or something right there. Okay. And don't worry, it will fade it out. I just took the water or the paint off my brush. It's done with damp water. I'll circle it around, we'll smooth it out a little bit. There, just like that. So we got this nice little round, orby, glowish type of thing happening. All right, so let's turn the camera here like this. Let's pull back a little bit. Okay. Pull back a little bit and bring it down. There. Then pull back a little bit more. Much like that. All right, so this is what we have so far. Okay. Not terribly. Doesn't take too terribly long. All right. I got something I have to do. I'll be right back in a second. Sorry about that. The microphone wasn't there. We're gonna work on the shaded side. I'm gonna add obviously the darker blue. All right, I'm gonna light it up just so gently. And if I want to bring some of that blue down, I'll add some of the red. Here's some more dark blue. Put it right in there, just like this. Let's darken it up a little bit. A little bit of the medium. We'll loosen this paint up. The same approach as we did with the lit side, we're going to do with the shaded side. Okay. So we're going to come, let's aim the camera down a little bit here. There. Let's get this grouping right here. Okay. And same approach. Flat, drag, and you pull. Flat, drag, pull. Just like that. I'll bring some more of that, glaze some more of that blue in there like that. This one here is probably mostly shaded here. Just like that. So I'll bring a lot of that in there like that. Just to set that one back a little bit. Alright. That one can do to have a little more color. A little more shading. Like so. More of a glaze. Alright. We'll work over here. Press, bring it down, press, drag, bring it down, and bring it down in there. Darken that one side a little bit. Bring some of that color in there. We can play around in here too, just like this. Just a little bit. So this guy's like underneath. We do the same thing with this fella. Bring some of that shading in there. Just like that. Now pass like so. Alright, we get some more of this blue. We're gonna continue, we're gonna move it right along. Even this guy right here, even though it's on the lit side, but he's underneath the thing, so we'll bring that out. Just like that. Just like so. Get a little bit more of this dark blue here. I got glycerin on the brush. Just like so. Just like that. Let's get this guy right here. Just like this. I got some paint further up on the furrow, so I'm going to get some of that paint off, put it towards the tip. Put it right in there. Okay, so there's a little bit of depth that you see within some of these leaves here. I'll darken that a little bit more. Like that. This thing too could be a little darker. Like I say, these guys are underneath the flower. All right, let's move over upward to this fella. All right, get some off the furrow. Come over here. Just like that. I'll fade some of that out there and bring some of those streaks back in. Just like that. Just like that. Kind of bring that out a little bit. Just like that out. Darker tip there. Let's bring some of this. Just kind of join some of that together a little bit better. I'm just darkening some things using the blue. I wanted to kind of really distinguish it being a dark half. Up around in here, little darkness going around, just up in here. I'm gonna do something with the, can you guys see this? Yes, you can. Right around in here, get some of this, still some of this dark, and go on the other side here. Just pronounce it a little bit there. Fade some of that there, just like that. It brings your shine out a little bit more. All right, so we'll pull back a wee bit. You guys can see what I'm talking about there. All right, just like that. Okay, now remember the flower itself is in here. All right, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna aim the camera upward, way upward. We're gonna zoom it in a little bit. Just like this. We'll concentrate on some of those petals up above up there. Okay. I was thinking I know the flower I want to be a little bit blue. So I guess I can keep those guys blue up there too. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna go with a little bit of I'm gonna mix the white and the blue in here, just like this. I'll probably get a little bit of red to kind of deepen it a little. Okay, which turns it up weird gray purple, which is fine for what we need. Get a little bit of medium, put it in here, loosen up the paint. I'm gonna flesh out these little bud flowers here. Okay, all right, and here we go. So I'm gonna come around here, just really just fleshing it out, just like this. Oh, maybe a little something here like that, going around. Like I say, I'm just fleshing it out there. Bring it in like that, a little bit like that. Now remember, it's a big green leaf. It's going to be over here and on the sides. Okay, so I'm just basically just fleshing out the flower a wee bit. Remember, the light side is coming from over here. Okay, all right. I'm going to take a little bit of blue, a little bit of the white. Mix it in there pretty good there. And we'll start fleshing it out right with this stuff here. A little bit of medium just to loosen that paint up just a tad. Takes a pretty concentrated flick of the wrist, doing gentle little petals and whatnot. Okay. And everything's gonna like come toward this bulb here. Alright, so when you do them, you're gonna come out, give it a little swing and go that way. Just like that, and maybe something over there like so. over here, remember, aim it towards that flower there. Okay. I'll put a little piece like that, and I'll get wide, and I'll just bring it here. Then I'll just bring it down like that. It's just a like a little bud, so just like that, and maybe something coming around on the other side like this. Comes down like that. All right. So that really should be all you would need. Okay, I can brighten that up once it tacks up a little bit. The other one here flares out a little bit more. All right, so we're going to take that same mixture I had before. I'll add a little blue to it. I'll darken it up a little more. Give it a slight difference in color, at least in base color anyway. All right, with this one here, because we're just filling it in right there. And we're gonna fill out what the petals might look like. So that's one there. They're kind of like crumpled and bunched together a little bit. I'm just getting a little darker blue, a little touch of the red here. Okay, I'm just mixing it in. Still a base color, just like. All right, we're gonna come. We'll give him like this. We get smaller, larger, 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 smaller, 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 smaller. You just fill that in just like that. Remember, there's going to be a leaf. One here, one here, one here. So it's still kind of a closed bud. All right. Okay. Get some paint off the brush here. I'm going to go a little bit more into the white. More of an accent type of thing here. Get a little bit of medium. Just to loosen up the paint. Okay. Kind of want it more on the tip than anywhere else. And here we go. Aim everything towards that bulb. So we're going to come here and give it a little quick. Aim it towards the bulb. Come here like that. And maybe a little push and go inside, a little push, go inside like that. This gets a little something. The smallest, tiniest bit, give him, just bulk him out a little bit there. And have it come straight down. Now, if you can't really see them, I'll highlight it with pure white, or at least a little bit of blue and white, like that. Okay, and we'll leave it like that. Okay, you'll see it all makes sense in a second or two. This flower's a little bit darker, so they'll probably show a little bit more. Let's get a strong one right here. We'll fade it away. That was a little strong, but that's okay. I'm going to take some of these, and I'll just fade them down, just like that. Very lightly. Here's my handy towel. Brush off some of the excess paint there. This little fold I want in there. Same thing with this, I'll brush some of that. Fade it in there a little better. Just like that. Clean off my brush. Now I'm going to use some strong highlights on both of them. A little touch of pure white. No medium. The brighter the highlight, the less of it you need. Just like that. Just a little touch. Like I say, it takes some practice. You'll get it. Rest assured. I'm giving a little push. A stronger push. Stronger push. Stronger push. There we go. Something like that. Strong push. Beat it in there. Strong push. Just like those little tiny highlights you see is more than enough. This guy here is kind of curved. So I'll give him a little push. It will like curve him. Push, curve it. Push, curve it. Push, curve it in. Okay. A little strong push, curve him in. Strong push, push a color. So push a color and bring him in. Not enough white. That's okay. If you feel you don't have enough white, just come on, bring it back. Just like that. Okay. Very slight touches you need to accent these guys. We'll curve him a little further. Bring him right in. And curve him in. And just bring him in like that. Just accenting with pure titanium white. Just give him one right here. And give him a good push. Bring it in. Give him a good push. Bring it in. Like that. I think we're good with that one. Just wiping the paint off the brush real quick. Go back into my titanium white. Only on the tip of the brush. Alright. A little push there, bring him in. I wanted that fade. This little fella here. Strengthen the edge. Right here. Strengthen that edge a little bit. And just kind of push in. Just like that. Really a strong edge. Bring up to a point. I don't need no more than what you see here. Because this dark is taking care of the illusion. Bring him in like that. Just clean off the brush. I'm going to take my little brush here, my little softy brush. I'll go in reverse there and soften him up a little bit. Just like that. Bring him in a little bit. Just like that. Fade it away. You don't want to lose that dark. Alright, because that's how that petal's standing out. Okay. Alright. Let's get to a little bit of sap green here. A little touch of that blue. Small touch of medium. Process is still the same. Okay. Well, let's make some leaves pop out here. Like that, and make it thick in the middle. Come on out like that. That's basically all you would need. Whatever highlighting or shading you want to do will come after. Get the general shape of your petal and how you want it to form and look. Same thing here. Right in here. Have him cup, but turn him around. Get him kind of wide here. And just narrow him right down. Just like so. Okay. So he's cupping right around that flower. This fella here, get it wide like this. And you just wiggle it. And just like that. Just like that. Give him a little. Alright, just like this. Mixing in some more dark. Still the same green, blue, a little touch of white. Not enough white for it to really matter. Alright, we're going to do it again. Okay. We're going to come here. We're going to go around that one leaf. And then we're going to come here. And we're going to continue that leaf right to a point. Just like that. Just like so. Yeah, we like it like that. We're going to come here on the other side of this fella. And we're going to turn him around like that. Have him trail a little longer. Like that. And we're going to widen up that middle again. Right in here. Just, yeah, you got a nice little swath color right there. That's fine. Now remember, you got somebody in the middle there. Okay. Right up in here, it gets a little wider, and he kind of goes out like that. Get him a little wide here. Turn around, just like that. Okay. He needs to be a little darker. I need some separation there. Right up in here. There we go. Darken him right up there. Even a little curve. Just like that. All the lighting is going to be next. Shading here and there. Okay. Just cleaning off the brush. The paint is obviously a little wet because of the glycerin, so you're going to have that work for you than against you. Okay. We're going to get a little bit of yellow. A little touch of white. Mix it in there fairly well. A little swatch right there. A little swatch of it right up in here. And right up in here, right on this edge, just like that. We'll do a little bit of it here, a little swath of color there, and maybe a little bit of something right around in here, just like that. Okay, I know it looks a little bold, right? Remember, that paint is wet. That paint is wet. Take your blender, this guy right here, and we'll start working. We'll work over here on this side. Right up in here. See how you can just mellow all of that out? Just tap it, mellow it out a little bit. Okay, and bring some that way. Mellow out this guy a little bit, just like that. Just tap it. Okay, just like that. Let's take a little bit of this yellow. We'll pop some of that up in here. Just a couple taps there, just lighten it up a little bit. Take this guy, spread him out, just tap around. You can move him around if you would like, up to you. Yeah. Let's get this one, work this one a little bit, just like that. Now I'll go back into my bright mix. And give a little bit of a highlight maybe here on the edge. Like that. You can fling some of that. Like that. Yeah. And what I'm doing is just accenting right off of the lid side where it would be represented as the lid side. It's like a few of these will do like that. A little more bright. A little something like that. Getting a little more titanium white, a little more yellow. Mix it in there. No glycerin or anything like that. Like so. And you can smooth it out a little bit. Just like that. Smooth it out. Just like that. I'm giving you a little push and then a little swipe there. Not too much. A little something glowing right there on that side. And you can make this bottom part disappear a little bit. Okay. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. We're going to pull it back a little bit and you get to see what it looks like totally. And then we'll come back for the open rose. All right. So let's pull back. Let's see what we got so far. So what do you think? Not too bad so far, right? All right. So we got our darks working in there. Got our little petals forming, all that good stuff. You don't have to really add too much to it. I'm just getting a little bit of blue. I'm gonna slap another leaf in there real fast. Right about here. Give it a little push and stroke it in there like that. Push, stroke one in there like that. Just a little bit of a piece of a flower there. I'm gonna take some white with the blue in it and just kind of hit that edge like that. Just like this. Okay, just a little something in there, something a little dark in there. Maybe I can go get away with a little bit of that darkness here on the outside, just flare it out, just like that. Very lightly. Alright. I don't think I need really too much. I can flare some of him up too, get it real dark in here. Just like that. And just kind of shade it a little bit there. Just like that. Alright, leave it be. I think nothing else needed to be added to it as I'm looking at it right now. And we'll be back and we'll tackle the big guy. He's right in here. He'll be covering some of these leaves and all of that. Okay, we'll try to get multiple layers of petals and stuff wiggling around. We'll have a little fun with it. Alright, I shall return. Well guys, for the most of this video you've been hearing me, but you've been hearing me without the microphone on. Because I had it clipped on, I had it turned on, but I did not have it plugged into the camera because I'm an idiot. Idiot. Let's take a little bit of this red. I'm gonna put some glaze on it. Thin it up a little bit. The reason why I'm doing this is because the shadow side of the flowers need a little life to them. Alright, this is just a glaze, so I'm gonna just glaze on a little bit of red in here. Just to kind of match up for the kind of little love for the background. That's all. Just like that. I'll take my softy brush because I don't want any hard edges, so I can smooth some of this color out. Just like that. Okay. And probably underneath here a little bit too. And just blend some of that color out. Now a lot of this paint is tacked up or dry, so I can get away with quite a bit of this. I'm about this red in this here, and I'm gonna go in the opposite direction here like that. Okay, and I'll take it and I'll just rub and kind of blend that out a little bit, just like that. Kind of give them a little love out here. Like this has got plenty of glycerin in it, so. Usually when people are painting or they're new to florals, you're really overly gentle. It doesn't need to be. Just put it right in there. Just like I'm doing. Just have no fear. Put it right in there. All right. Right up in here. A little shadow love in here, like that. And you take your blender and you just spread out the love a little bit. That's all. See? Alright, now that was on the shadow side because it got the leaves underneath. Under here, just glaze some of that red in there. All it does is make the dark deeper. That's all. Just like that. Alright, I'm getting some more over here. And a little bit under this guy here. You don't have to add them under every one. You can skip a petal or two. It's alright. I'll put some of that red up in here, darken some of these thin little viney things there. I'll give him a little dark love over here too. There. Darken him up a little bit. Bring some of that red into the larger area. Almost like a dry brush. Alright. A little bit back here too. Give him a little love. Just like that. Get some of that red out of there. Alright. I can scrub on a little bit here, not too much up on top. Got a little touch there. Just a little. I don't have to add it up everywhere, but just a little bit in certain spots. Add a little more character to this guy. That's all. There we go. Stuff like that. So I'm looking at it, checking it out here and there, making sure everything's cool. Then we'll tackle the big flower now. All right. We'll put the little brush up. I'll clean this one more time. I got a little water can, water jar right beside me. It's off camera. You don't see it. Okay. We're getting a ½ inch here. I want the flower to be, I guess I want it to be a little on the bluish side. So, you know what? Let's see if I can get away with some of this process. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll mix it. A little processed cyan and ultramarine blue mix. We'll just mix them both together. There. It gives me a nice dark base to highlight everything else. So I'm going half and half. I'm gonna put it right here and mix them both together, just like that. I'll pop a little bit of medium in there, loosen it up a bit. Let's see if I can do the whole flower with just this color. About to find out right now. All right, here goes everything. We're gonna just shape this guy off, okay? Just like that. And we're gonna come out here a little bit, some further out like this. Yes, it's going right. All this is covered. Don't worry about none of this. All that's covered. This cyan color. Don't fret about all of that. Getting some more of the color. We're coming way out here, like that. Okay. We're going right over the plants. Just like that. Cover it all. Just like so. Okay. Just like that. Alrighty then. That was fun. Let's get a little bit of this deep blue. I might put a little bit of red in it to bulk it up a little bit. Get some shadow. Deep bluish color. So I'll put a little bit of red in it. And we're going to get it a little dark right around in this area here. And then we're going to flare it out. It's like this. Flare it right out. Just like that. Do I need anything underneath? I don't think so. But we'll just flare it out just to flare it out. Just like that. Okay. I might need a little something down here underneath. Just like that. Maybe. I think I'll leave it kind of like that. We'll let it tack up a little bit. All right. I'm just cleaning off the brush here. We're going to let that tack up a bit. We're going to get, from that batch that we have, we're going to lighten it up a slight bit. So we get the patterns of the leaves, petals, not leaves, petals. I'm going back to my tiny brush again. We're going to get some of this blue mix again, right in here. Okay. Try to get quite a bit of it. Get some white, pop it right in there. This should work nicely. Because the final highlight, the real highlight, will be probably all white. I'm just getting some glycerin. I'm going to mix it up in there. We'll try for some translucent petals a little later on too. But we're going to get the main guys. Get the main guys put in, and then you'll concentrate on everything else. Okay. So we'll start with a petal right here. We're going to go out and in like this, and we're going to start it like this. It's going to go out. It's going to end right about there. So we'll kind of play around with that, just like this. Give it a little push, a little rim of color right in there, like that. Let's bring this guy in so you guys can check it out, just like that. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty cool with that. Let's get some more color. We're gonna start another one right about here, come down like that, and we'll just kind of flare him out, just like this. Flare him out, and you have a kind of a little peak right there. Okay, I like this up here. I'm just gonna give it a stronger kind of highlight and give it a little travel down, just like that, because I like where it's going with it. So that's cool. That will work fine. Okay, I'm getting a little darker blue. I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna do the inside of a flower. We're gonna come right here. Right here. I'll give it a little push. A little push, bring it down, a little push, a little push. Whoops. Bring that back. A little push. A little push. And then we're gonna come here and we're gonna curve it in like that. All right. Okay. So we got this one, this one, this one. Go back into our lighter color. It's got glycerin in it, so you know. We're gonna do like this. We're gonna come out right over here like this, and we're gonna curve in. We're gonna kind of curve in just like this. Block all that in like this. Block it in. Just like that. Block it right in. Much like that. Just block it right in. Okay. Okay. Getting a little white. A little titanium white here. Brighten that color up a little bit. A little more titanium white. Okay. Push, bring it in. Bring it in a little bit further though. Push, bring it in. Push, bring it in. Push, bring it in. Just like that. Push, bring that in. Push, bring it in. Going right on around with it. Push, bring that in. A little tip there. Bring it right in like that. Alright. Take your super soft brush. If you don't want too many streakies, very lightly. Very light. Really light. And just fade some of them. Get some of those streaks out of there if you don't want them too much in there. Like that. This fella here can do without all those streaks too, just like that. Kind of keep that a little bit, push some of that dark back out in there, like that. All right, let's get my trusty towel back. I'm wiping off some of this color. I'm gonna go with a little of the titanium white mix. Got blue in it, no medium. All right, and we're just gonna give it a little tap here, a little push and boom, a little push, boom, a little push. It's just a little rim of color. Okay, just like that. You won't need probably no more than that. Get a little more titanium white. Both sides of the brush. We're gonna come back here. We're gonna really accent, bam, that part. Just like that. Oh, maybe. Get some of that brightness going over there like that. Alrighty. We're gonna bring some of that in. Some of that heavier paint is not needed, so I'm taking some of that off. Just like that. Go with some titanium white. Now, with pure titanium white, every time you rub with the brush, it's picking up some of that blue. Be mindful of that, alright? like that. Boom, boom. Give it a little push, come down like that, and it will continue these on the edge there. Just like this. Give it a nice strong one right there. We'll bring some of that in like that. Curve it inward. Just like that, we'll leave it be. I want to smooth some of those out. I don't want all the little the streaks there. At least not on this flower. We can kind of tone out some of those streaks. Very light touch, like that. Okay. Like I say, we're going to try to have petals flop it and curl it and all sorts of stuff going on with this one. All right. Just like that. Just bringing that back a little bit. Just like that. And a little heavier because it's a little up on the fur a little bit. Just like that. Okay. Get that out of there. Okay, let's go back to this one. A little touch. Just like that. There. Okay. I'm still looking at it here, making sure everything's kind of cool. Little tap and bring in some of that dark back. Little tap in here, bring some of that dark back a little bit. Just like that. Make some of that disappear over there. All right. All right, all right, all right. Okay. That's cool. That'll work. All right, we're going to move right along here. Okay, we got this one. I want that one to kind of cup though. I'm gonna match that. I'm gonna bring it right in here. Boom, boom. Make him join this fella right here. Just like that. So he's gonna join that one. So he's coming. Let's pronounce this a little bit better. Okay, so he's coming out, join this one, he's curling around. Okay, let's get a little dark blue for 1 minute. Oh, let's do this. Let's have it curl to dark blue here. We're gonna have another one curl right here, and then we're gonna curve him inward. Now with me doing that, I'm gonna take some titanium white. I'll have him come right here. Just like that. And he'll meet this one. There. So we got two kind of curling into each other there. All right. Getting a little more titanium white. I just want to strengthen. Sometimes all it takes is a gentle push like that. Sharp. There we go. There, like that. All right. Really nitpicky on this one. Okay, stop nitpicking. I think that'll work somewhat. So we got a batch right here. All right, let's see if we can pull something else off here. I'm just getting more titanium white. Not really much on the glycerin, but just some more titanium white. Let's go, let's take one right here. Press, and we're gonna angle it in that way. All right, and then we're gonna take it and lightly, just like that, and we're gonna come down and curve it right here. Have it curve in like that. Okay, we're gonna take another guy. Just titanium white is mixing in with the blue here. Got some glycerin going on, thin out the paint a little bit. Make them a little translucent maybe. Okay, we got this guy here. It's coming out, coming out like this. Make it out, have him come out a little further like that, angle him a little bit like that. He's coming out and going inward. Okay, we'll get one, I guess, going on in like this. Just have him a point like that, and then we'll lightly, and we'll go in that way, like that for this fella. I don't want all the little choppies, so we'll just smooth out those chops there. Just like that, smooth it right out. Like so. You see it's picking up a little bit of that green underneath. And that's kind of what I want. And sometimes it just takes a little gentle push from outside the rim, just like that. And then leave it be. Okay. It's kind of some of the stuff you want to look for. Come out here and have one aiming this way. Just like that. And go in like that. Take Mr. Softy. Give it a couple of taps. Bring some of that dark back. Just like that. All right. Give him a little highlight there, a little push there. I don't think we need any more little taps or anything. We're going to go inward over here. A little push and go on in. And just like that. Now, I don't want all that heaviness, so tap in some of that, bring it back a little bit. Bring it back a little bit, bring it back a little bit. Just like that. Don't have to really make it go crazy. All right, just like that. Okay, so you got a nice little ruffle ridge of just stuff happening and popping all over the place here. All right. Let's get a little bit more of this light color. Let's get a guy that's ballooning right around, or fanning out right around here like this. Just like this. Okay. And we're going to have him kind of cup inward a little bit. So we're going to take him and we're going to just kind of fan him out. Just like that. Come this way and we're going to curve him like that. Take this, little tap. Tap some of that color back and brush the other way, fade it out, just like that. So he's flaring out the other direction. Getting a little bit of titanium white just on the tip of the brush here, just like that. Little rim of color here. Like so, and come over here on the other side, kind of help that out a little bit, like so. Take Mr. Brush, gently, just like so. Very gentle, it's a soft brush, just like that. Okay, you don't want to get rid of too much of your root color when you got a bunch of petals floating around like that. Okay, I'm getting a little bit more of this darker blue. A little more, and I'm gonna come this way with it. I'm gonna go like this, and we're gonna come and we're gonna circle him around. We'll give a little peek. He's going inward like this, like a circle. Give a little peek out there like that. I'll keep the ridges highlighted. The interior can keep some of that green going. All right, so we'll bring it up a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so it's still capturing some of that green in there. So you got some translucent petals working its way around. All right, let's get a little ridge of some stuff going on right in here, just like that. Okay, and we'll give a little curve here and come inward. Like that. All sorts of stuff going on here with this guy. Okay, let's get some dark blue for 1 second. We'll get a little peak of something right up around here. A little peak petal right in here. And so we're gonna take it and just go streak it in like that. Streak it right in. I'm overlapping a little bit, just like that. I just want just something to kind of fill that bottom out a little bit. That's all. Little titanium white on the edge of the brush. Look down here, see that? Just on the edge. And we'll highlight a little bit of highlight. Overlap a little bit so it looks like a continuous line. You kind of bring some of that in the middle, deeper, and thin on the other ends. Okay. And I'll take the brush, I'll mellow some of that out, just like that. I'll kind of flare some of that inward, just like so. Okay. All right. So you got some of the green showing through here. No green here, but some of the green showing through there. All right. All right. Okay. Let's go back into our bluish mix here. I'll get a little bit of blue, straighten that blue up a little bit, just like that. Oh, a little bit of glycerin in here, loosen up that color. All right. We'll work on some of the outside stuff out here. Very gently, just like that. These guys are a little translucent because it's got more glycerin on it than anything else. Just like that. And leave it be. Let it have some of that pink color in the background show through. All right. Let's have a curve here, and we're going to bring the curve inward, 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 just like that. Then we're going to bring him. Let's give it a little point there. Bring him downward in there. Just outline him a little bit better. Just like that. Only a few spots. Don't find yourself getting confused with all the petals. Approach each one separately. All right, you'll love yourself more for it. Trust me. Let's go here. Let's go here and curve it inward like that. And we're going to continue that little curve. Let's get it a little higher. And then we'll curve them. Have a little line and we'll curve them in there like that. All right. Bring some of that color back. Just like that. Bring it back. Wisp it. See this? That's how you bring that color back a little bit. Just like that. Remember, when you take some of that color out, you can always return it. Okay. I'm going to get the smallest little touch of blue. Put it down here on the bottom, and we're going to return some of that dark in there. Make it a little more mysterious. Just like this. Just like that. Have no fear, it can always come back, but I just want the petal shape to be a little prominent, a little darker in there. Cleaning off my brush again. Okay. All right. Back in there. Little rim of color there. Just like that. And just a rim of color. There we go. There. Like so. I'm going to make some more of that disappear. Just turn the brush around a little bit. Just like that. And bring it in smaller. Like that. As I'm looking at it still, I'm going into my dark blue. We're going to return some of that dark back. Just like that. Smooth it out. Like so. I might bring some more dark back in there. I have to get it, keep trying at it until I get that darkness I want to come back. That's getting closer to it, what I want, what I'm looking for with that. Like so. Get rid of some of the little streakies. We're lightly rubbing across a little bit. Just like that. All right. Oh, I know what I do with that. Hold on. little rim of white will help this out right here, just like this. You take it and go downward with it, because I got a little petal fold in there. Bring that peak out like that. I'm getting some more white because I want to outline this edge right here, just like that. Okay. I don't need too much of a strong rim here, so I can make that disappear like that. So we got a little fold in here. Got this one here folding. Just outline that a little bit more. Give it a little peak of color right there. Okay. So you got to make some of that dark work for you. Okay. All right. Like I said, this is a lot of petals, a lot of twists and folds in this guy. Okay, well, we're nearing the end of this flower. I know it's a lot. Okay, a little bit of that. I'll get a little bit of blue mixed in with this white. All right. Now, when I do these petals, they're not all the time centered. What I mean by that, let's get a little glycerin. Let me just paint a little looser. That I'm not always using it flat. I'm always going at an angle or something like that. So I can take it, push at a crooked little angle, and then just fade it out like that. And I'll bring this in like that, just like so. I'm still looking. Boy, I think we're about through with this guy, to be honest with you. I think we've did it fairly well. Yep, I'm playing around with the same color with a little bit of the darkness of the leaves here, just a little bit, just like that. And I'll just rub my finger a little bit, like that. Not all over the place, just a little, little cute little whatevers. Okay, I think we can almost call this done. Almost. I got one more thing, and I'm gonna use this same brush. Let's go into a little bit of the blue. Okay. Matter of fact, I'll do this. I'll line it with the blue just like this. Then I'm gonna get into some. Well, I should have mixed yellow and white together actually. Let's see if I can do it. Can I get away? Yeah, I can get away with it. All right. See this part of the brush? We're gonna take that sharp edge. And we're gonna take it and just give it a little push like that. Boom. Stagger them a little bit, just like that. Get a bunch of them going. Cross them a little bit. Go a little higher. The blue is on here. You just need that little dot of yellow. Just like that. Just give it a little press. A little more yellow. Trust me, the blue is not what I'm worried about. It's just get some of that yellow in there, in little spots. Have it come out. Okay, bring some way up there. Borrow some of this and bring it out there like that. Yeah. Just like that. A little semblance of something in the center there. As I'm doing this and I'm finishing it up, I have to redo the audio, or I have to not redo the audio. I have to beef up the audio because I never plugged the microphone in. This is the strongest audio, so it has to go by this. So it's nothing like adding some more work to a video that contains a lot of work to begin with. But it goes like that. Okay, I can shut this other camera off. Okay, I can shut that off. We'll bring this back here. You guys can look at it here. There we go. But that's the finished product as of right now. All right, let's hunt for a script blender if I can find one. Nope, I can find this little tiny guy. This little fella work fine. I'm just getting a little bit of paint, a little bit of water. Get a nice pointy, sharp edge here. And slap the initials on it and call it a day. thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. I really do. I don't take you guys for granted ever. If you'd like to donate to the cause for more canvas, more paints, my PayPal link is on the bottom of this description. And lower right hand side on my banner. Okay. Of course, you know we got to take the tape off. We should have a fairly sharp border. In a perfect world, anyway. I've used Scotch tape. Scotch tape tends to give me a very sharp border, and I really like it for that. Peeling away from the canvas paper. I do have a frame here. I guess I can show you what it would look like if you put a frame on this too. So let's, as a buddy of mine will aim the camera downward. All right, let's see it do it this time. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Okay, anyway, that's what she's looking like with a nice little frame on it. If I can center it. Okay. But that's what she's looking like. All right, so you can imagine your little glass there or whatever, your plexiglass, but that's what she's looking like. All right, all right. Pretty cool. All right. The frame thing was actually a pretty good idea, actually. Okay, guys, well, there you go. There you have it. I don't even know what to name it. I'll name it something. But thank you, guys. Petals all over the place. Gigantic little half buds going on. Basically the leaves. Had a lot of fun with this. It took a little while to do, but hopefully it's worth it. Love to see you try it out. For those people who are a little more advanced in your florals, give it a try and see what you think. Okay. I think the color matches pretty good with it and all that good stuff. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate you.